Are you considering a master's program here in Sweden and you are confused about choosing between a 1 year master's program and a 2 year master's program? Then this video is for you. A subscriber of mine asked me, what are the pros and the cons of choosing a 1 year master's program and a 2 year master's program? What is the difference between a 1 year master's program and a 2 year master's program? What are the opportunities after graduation? Guys, welcome to another video. If you are seeing this face for the first time, my name is Kindness and I create videos about Sweden, moving to Sweden, working and studying in Sweden, and my life here in Sweden. Guys, without wasting much time, let's get into today's video. Please make sure to watch to the end for the most important tip. So, as you already know, Sweden offers a 1 year master's program and a 2 year master's program. A 1 year master's program has 60 ECT credits, and a 2 year master's program has 120 ECT credits. Now, what are the difference between these two programs? So, I wrote down some notes on my system and on my phone because I don't want to miss any points. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is what is a 1 year program? A 1 year master's program is designed for students who want a faster path for graduation. It often involves an intensive curriculum, whether where you cover the essentials in a shorter time frame. These programs are usually more focused and specialized, allowing you to dive deep into a specific program. So, the gist here is that 1 year program is short, right? Is fast, fast. And if you are a fee paying student, you also want to consider if you should go for 1 year master's program or 2 year master's program. So if you're a tuition paying student, you already know that you'll be paying school fees for just 2 semesters, and after 2 semesters, that's it. Now, what are the pros of a 1 year master's program? Fast entry into the job market. I'm still going to talk about the job market. There's more to the job market. In fact, that's why I'm doing this video. There's more to the job market. So, fast entry into the job market, lower tuition fee. As already explained, you are going to be paying tuition fee for 2 semesters compared to someone that will be uh, going for a 2 year master's program. You'll be paying for 4 semesters. So, it's also ideal for professionals who want to upskill quickly. So you just want to do this course just to maybe you want to do a master's program, you want to have a master's degree certificate. So it's for people that just want to do it very fast. So now, what are the cons of a 1 year master's program? High workload with limited time for exploration. Now, 1 year master's program is fast. Like you just close your eye and you open it, you're already done, right? So it's very very fast, right? So if you're someone that you don't like fast paced like me, you want to consider it. Another cons is that there's less opportunity for internships. Like 2 year master's program now, they have times where you go for internship. There's I think in the third semester or thereabout, before your thesis, you have to go for internship just to learn new things. We already know what internship is. So 1 year master's program may not give you that opportunity to do internship, right? So let's talk about 2 year master's program. We're still going to dissect everything. 2 year master's program offers you time to deepen your knowledge. It includes more research, electives, and practical projects. This allows the student to build a comprehensive understanding about the field of study that they are here to study, right? Now, what are the pros and the cons of 1 year of 2 years master's program? More time is put into research. You have practical experience and you do your thesis work. You also do your thesis work in 1 year master's program. Another pros is that you have opportunity to you have opportunity to do internship, like we stated before, and you have time to also run part-time jobs. Compared to 1 year master's program, the program is fast. Not that you don't go on breaks, you go on breaks, but there's no time for you to even, except, well, we are Africans, so we can balance work and school, right? So, but it gives you opportunity to do part-time jobs. Another pro is that for those people that want to pursue a PhD degree, then you might want to consider doing a 2 year master's program. So if you feel, oh, after my master's, I want to pursue a PhD degree, then a 2 year program is for you. Now, the cons is that higher tuition fee and extended living expenses. So if you are going to stay for 2 years, you know that is more money and more living expenses, right? uh, then of course the course is 2 years, is they take it bit by bit. So these are another consequences. So let's compare the two together now. Most importantly, why one of the things I talk about when it comes to 1 year and 2 year masters program, to me, it just, you have to check yourself, especially for those that will not come here with scholarship. Paying school fees is not easy. One semester is almost, if I'm calculating in naira, it's 10 million naira for one semester. So you want to consider, is this something I can do? Is this something I cannot do? Right? Another thing about 1 year and 2 year master's program. If you arrive Sweden with a 1 year master's program, you will not be able to get a social security number. In one of my videos, I already told you how important a social security number is. A social security number is like your ticket to accessing anything in this country, right? But does that mean you cannot thrive in the country without a social security number? No, but not as much as when you have a social security number. Now, I have met people that said that, oh, they arrived here with a one year master's program and they got their social security number. Now, it's then left to you to be able to um, convince your case officer in charge of your social security number that, oh, I am going to be in this country for more than 1 year, and this number is important to me. Because, like I told you, you cannot be issued that number if you're not going to stay more than 1 year, right? So you can convince your case officer that you are going to be able to stay in the country for more than 1 year. They may likely give it to you. Now, different cities differ, and probably the people you meet or the person that is handling your case too also may affect this. So that is the number one reason why people choose between 1 year master's program and 2 years master's program. Now, you cannot, because of you want to get social security number and you don't have school fees to pay, you will now go and choose 2 year masters program. You will be choked. You will be hooked. You don't want a situation whereby you come here, you'll be stranded. I promise you, you don't want to be in that stress. You really don't want to be in that stress. So you have to think about yourself and think about, will I be able to pay this school fees? Looking at the long term effect, will I be able to pay this school fees? Now, another thing I want to talk about that's very, very important. Now, my subscriber asked me, what are the opportunities after graduation? Now, Sweden offers you um, 1 year, when you're done with your school, you can apply for extension. They give you 1 year to look for job. Now, compared to other countries, when we're in Nigeria, we can say, oh, I'm pursuing a career in medicine, I'm pursuing a career in law. Or when you are in another, maybe UK, you're like, oh, I'm pursuing a career in this. To be honest with you, sometimes when it comes to career, I haven't heard anybody saying they are pursuing a career in Sweden here. Now, here is why. First of all, we are already limited in the language, right? So let me break it down for you. Let me explain it. Now, when you come to Sweden to study a course, let's say for example, you come to study medicine, you are given medicine and you graduate as a as a medical student. Normally, on a normal day, the next thing for you is to find a job relating to medicine, right? Now the language is already limiting us, so for that reason you cannot get a job in the hospital because you do not know the language, and you want to remain in the country. What do? Your best bet is to look for a job that can give you a job and that is going to meet the salary threshold for the immigration salary threshold for work permit. Are you seeing the where our career now is now dropping, right? So now what I always advise people is, yes, you studied medicine or you studied law, but then again, the idea of us relocating here is to remain here, right? And probably become a permanent residents or citizens, right? So you don't want to, because of you don't have the language, you now pack your bags and go back. No, what you will do is the 1 year extent, the 1 year you are given to look for a job. Look for any job that's going to give you the salary that the migration is requesting for work permit. I think as at today, the salary threshold for work permit holders or for you to be able to apply for a work permit is, I think is 28,400 Swedish crown. So your job is to look for a any job that can pay, that can tell you that okay, yes, we can apply for a work permit for you and pay you this amount of money. So when you get that job and you get your work permit, fine, you work the job. Now, when you start working that job, you have 4 years to work that job before you can be qualified for a permanent resident, right? So before you can qualify for a permanent resident. So imagine in the process of you getting uh, your work permit, you can decide to go to the language school, learn the language, probably because you want to continue in that your career as a medical student or as a lawyer, right? I'm just using medicine and law as an example. So if you, while you are doing your work permit, going to your job, your normal job that is paying your bills, and you know that no, you want to continue in your field of study as medicine, your job is to go to work, go to the language school, learn the language. If possible, there's a school apart from the SFE, that's SFI, Swedish for immigrants. There's another course you can do that's relating to your field of study, so that you can learn the terms, the language for that field of study. So you can decide to go for that course and learn the language for the field of study and get a certificate for it. Now that certificate is what you will use to probably apply for the job you want as a medical personnel, right? Now don't forget, when you've graduated as a medical personnel and you want to come and work as a medical personnel here, there's an exam you are going to write before you can be able to like begin to work in the medical personnel. I'm just using medicine as an example. So I hope you guys get the point I'm trying to say. So to wrap this video up, it's a very short video. To wrap this video up, getting a 1 year master's program or a 2 year master's program depends on you, your financial capability, your career goals. But like I told you, it's very rare for you to see somebody talking about career here because the language has already limited us. So at the end of the day, we are trying to survive, to just be afloat, to immigrate and to work, right? So but that does not mean we are going to limit ourselves. Okay, so thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and give this video a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, share to your friends, and I'll see you in my next video.